Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where you don't get sugar-coated dealership rehearsals, you don't get over-polished marketing fluff, and you definitely don't get the same tired one-liners you've heard 1,000 times before. Here, it's all about the real deal, the unfiltered truth about cars, straight from a car enthusiast to other car enthusiasts. Today, I've got something really special for you, a deep dive into the all-new 2026 Mitsubishi Montero. Yes, the legendary SUV is back, and Mitsubishi has gone all in to make sure it competes head-to-head with the big boys in the segment. If you've been waiting for a rugged, capable SUV that's not afraid to balance modern tech with off-road heritage, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Exterior first impressions always start with the front, and the Montero makes sure you don't miss it. Mitsubishi has given it a bold, muscular stance, with a sharp revolution of their dynamic shield grille. It's massive, but not in a tacky way. It feels premium and powerful. The grille is finished in a mix of black chrome and matte accents, giving it a more upscale but still aggressive vibe. The LED headlights are now razor-thin, almost slit-like, sweeping back toward the fenders, and beneath them, you've got vertically stacked LED fog lights that add both style and practicality. The hood itself is sculpted with strong character lines that scream toughness without feeling like overkill. It's the kind of front end that lets you know this SUV isn't pretending to be anything else. It's built to be both a family hauler and a trail conqueror. Swinging over to the side, the Montero carries that presence beautifully. It's tall, it's wide, and it's got that upright SUV shape that people actually want from a true off-roader. The wheel arches are flared just enough to give it a rugged personality, housing 20-inch alloy wheels in higher trims and 18 inches for the bass models. The design is clean but purposeful, with sharp shoulder lines and a high belt line that makes it look strong and confident. Mitsubishi has added subtle chrome touches around the window frames and roof rails, which give it just the right amount of sophistication without looking too flashy. And speaking of roof rails, they're not just for looks, they're built to carry serious gear. Whether it's camping equipment, a rooftop tent, or your weekend adventure toys, the ground clearance is impressive too, sitting at just over 9 inches, which instantly puts it in the conversation with serious off-roaders. Now let's swing around to the back. Mitsubishi clearly wanted the Montero to look as good leaving as it does arriving. The rear is squared off but modern, with slim LED taillights that stretch horizontally into the tailgate. There's a bold Montero badge running across the back that feels like a statement, almost as if Mitsubishi is proud to bring this icon back to life. The rear bumper has an integrated skid plate with faux aluminum finish, reminding you again that this SUV isn't just a mall cruiser. The tailgate is wide and power-operated, giving you easy access to the cargo space, which is quite generous. You're looking at enough room for family luggage, sports gear, or even a couple of big dogs without feeling cramped. And yes, Mitsubishi has also kept a third-row option for those who need it, which folds flat into the floor when you don't. Interior: step inside, and you'll notice immediately how much Mitsubishi has leveled up in interior quality. The Montero isn't playing around anymore. It wants to compete with the likes of Toyota Prado and Ford Everest. The cabin is wide and spacious, with a strong focus on practicality mixed with luxury. Soft-touch materials dominate the dashboard, the door panels, and even the armrests, while the seats are wrapped in premium leather in higher trims. You've got stitching accents and metallic trims that elevate the vibe far beyond what older Monteros ever offered. The centerpiece of the interior is a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, paired with a fully digital 12-inch driver's display. The interface is smooth, supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and is backed by Mitsubishi's latest software that feels responsive and modern. Comfort hasn't been overlooked either. The front seats are ventilated and heated, and the second row offers generous legroom and reclining adjustments. Even the third row is slightly more usable compared to some rivals, though let's be honest, it's still best for kids or shorter trips. Mitsubishi also loaded the Montero with tech features you'd expect from a 2026 model, like a premium 12-speaker audio system, ambient lighting, multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging, and even a panoramic sunroof that stretches nearly the entire roof line. It's the kind of cabin where you'd happily spend hours on a road trip. But let's be real, people don't buy Monteros just for their looks or interiors. They buy them for performance, capability, and reliability. And Mitsubishi has delivered here too. Under the hood, the 2026 Montero comes with two main options. The first is a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder paired with a mild hybrid system, pumping out around 265 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque. It's tuned for efficiency but still offers enough grunt for city driving and highway cruising. The second option, which I know a lot of enthusiasts will care about, is a 3.5-liter V6 hybrid setup that pushes closer to 320 horsepower and significantly more torque. Both engines are paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's smooth and responsive. Where the Montero truly shines, though, is its off-road chops. Mitsubishi hasn't forgotten its rally-bred heritage. You get Super Select 4WD2, with multiple terrain modes including sand, mud, snow, and rock. The suspension has been re-engineered for both comfort and durability, and you also get hill descent control, locking differentials, and a low-range gearbox. It's the kind of setup that gives you confidence whether you're tackling city potholes, gravel trails, or steep mountain passes. On road, the Montero feels stable and planted, with improved steering feedback compared to older generations. The hybrid system even smooths out acceleration, making it feel refined while still tough enough to do real work. Now let's talk money, because that's always the deciding factor. Mitsubishi is positioning the 2026 Montero aggressively. The base trim starts around $42,000, which undercuts some of its biggest rivals, while the mid-level trims with more luxury and tech features land in the $48,000 to $52,000 range. If you want the fully loaded V6 hybrid model with all the bells and whistles, you're looking closer to $58,000. For what it offers: off-road capability, modern luxury, and Mitsubishi's proven durability, it's actually a solid deal compared to the competition. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 Mitsubishi Montero is back with the bang. It's bold, it's capable, and it finally feels like Mitsubishi is serious about reclaiming its spot in the SUV market. It manages to balance ruggedness with refinement, offering a cabin you'll actually want to spend time in, tech that feels modern, and performance that lives up to the name. Is it perfect? Number. The third row could still use more space, and some rivals might have smoother hybrid powertrains, but overall, this is easily the best Montero we've seen in years. If you've been waiting for Mitsubishi to give you a reason to come back, this is it. That's going to wrap up today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Mitsubishi Montero, make sure to smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know, would you take this over something like the Toyota Prado or Ford Everest? Don't forget to subscribe to Car Flash for more no-nonsense car reviews that give you the real story, not the rehearsed sales pitch. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.